Most YouTubers out there don't understand the pain you're going through and the complexity of your problems. That is why their advice sucks. 6 years ago, I was a total loser that no one gave a fuck about. Today, I completely turned my life around. I have properties, stocks, a great career, and go on dates regularly with women. I believe that you can achieve your comeback in 2025. Let me introduce you to my three secret weapons. Be sneakier, understand your inner child, and break it down. I have a lot of ruthless stuff prepared for you today, so let's dive into it now. Number 1. Be sneakier. If things aren't working in your life, you need to change your methods. Stubborn hard work won't save you if your method is broken. Dedicate your energy to refining or changing your approach. If you have a family member who is toxic and abusive, cut them loose. Why drag yourself into misery for someone beyond saving? If you're addicted to your phone, stop beating yourself up. It accomplishes nothing. If you keep going to bars and clubs to find dates and it doesn't work, think about it. Maybe you have a better chance at a running club because a running club filters out people without drive. Maybe it is better to go for a solo trip where you might meet someone who loves adventure. Many people try to find brilliant business ideas from books or by watching YouTube videos. An example, here is how you can make thousands of dollars in passive income. Think about it. If these YouTubers were really making thousands passively, why would they grind so hard on content creation? And why would they let you know how to do it? If you're stuck in the bottom of society and you want to outcompete the people who are better than you right now, you have to be 10 times sneakier to win this game. You can't just watch a YouTube video that has been watched a few million times and say, hey, that is a great idea. No, that is a baby idea. Too simple and too stupid for this insidious world we live in. If bars and clubs are dead on Tuesdays, why not talk to the owner and pitch a singles mixer event? You get the venue for free, they make extra cash from drinks, and you charge $15 a ticket for all the single lonely people with nothing better to do on a Tuesday night. Everyone wins. When interest rates hit 5% in the US in 2023, most people panicked and avoided real estate. But could you have picked up price-suppressed properties and set yourself up for major appreciation later? When choosing a restaurant for dinner, skip the overpriced downtown spots with mediocre food. Their rent is sky high and they pass the cost on to you. The real gems are those hidden basement restaurants with great reviews, generous portions, and better prices. When you're stuck in life, listening to a celebrity's inspirational speech isn't going to fix anything. They don't know the specifics of your pain and they haven't lived your dark past. Stop hoping they have the perfect answer for you. They don't. And I certainly don't have the perfect answer for you either. But what I can tell you is that the methods you have been using are not working. They won't ever work. Be sneaky. Be cunning. Be insidious and ruthless. If your enemy is stronger than you, ambush them. If your enemy defends the East, attack the West. You have to outsmart and outmaneuver people around you to get to the top 1%. Number 2. Understand your inner child. You have two sides, an inner child and an inner adult. The inner adult is all about discipline, self-control, delayed gratification, and hard work. The inner child just wants more food, more sugar, more sex, more playtime, and more fun. Think about how you grew up. The inner adult is the one that always got the spotlight. Your parents told you to finish your homework, your teachers told you to sit still in class. When you were having fun with the hottest girl in class, everyone stared at you, making you feel embarrassed. And now, you watch YouTube videos, everyone pushing the same thing. Discipline, hard work, self-control, no fat, wake up at 6 a.m. and take a cold shower. But deep down, you're craving more food, sugar, sex, and fun. Your inner child has been ignored, suppressed, and abandoned. Not just by society, but by everyone, including yourself. You might think, so what's the problem with that? The problem is, your inner child fights back. Think about it. If you don't take your dog out for walks for a week, What happens? It shits all over the floor. It retaliates. Your inner child does the same thing. You don't take a literal shit on the floor, but you doom scroll, stay up until 2 a.m., fuck up your sleep, play games for hours, binge Netflix, binge eat, or dive into addictions that keep you stuck in life. So, what's the solution? Give your inner child what it wants. Go sign up for a fitness class, join a running club, swim after work, go to museums on the weekend, take a hike with friends, travel, drive 30 minutes out of town and enjoy nature. Go to singles mixers, speed dating events, food festivals, or sport leagues. Do something fun every single day. Your life is full of regular joy and rewards for your inner child. It stops retaliating. And when it stops, so do the bad habits. You will scroll less, game less, binge less. You'll save hours because you're not chasing destructive pleasures anymore. Starting today, go have fun. And in 2025, make fun a habit. Not something you earn after hard work, but something that's part of your life. Number 3, break it down. A lot of men want to approach attractive women at the gym but are terrified of rejection. And guess what? No YouTuber ever talks about how to actually solve that problem. All they say is, just do it, man. Just do it? Seriously? I've been to the gym for over a decade and only seen a guy approaching a girl twice. The fear of rejection is massive. But the solution isn't that complicated. If you've been going to the gym and still can't approach anyone, remember the first mindset. Change your method. Break the problem down into smaller steps. The reason you can't approach women is because the fear is overwhelming. Fear has two parts: fear of rejection and fear of sexual tension. When you try to deal with both at the same time, you freeze. So let's break them down and tackle them one at a time. First, let's deal with the fear of rejection. Starting today, talk to a stranger you're not attracted to every day. Say good morning to your bus driver. Make small talk with the person serving your coffee. Ask a stranger to take a photo of you. Say hi to a colleague you don't usually talk to. Or introduce yourself to a classmate you never met before. Treat every interaction as a chance to get rejected. Your bus driver might ignore you because they're focused on the road. The barista might be too busy to respond. Your colleague might act weird and make things awkward. That's fine. Rejection is a good thing. Every time it happens, your skin gets a little thicker. Don't take it personally. Just keep grinding, and you'll see a transformation before you know it. Once you're comfortable with rejection, it's time to tackle the sexual tension. Be patient. Take small steps. Start by talking to a girl you're not necessarily attracted to. Make small talk with your married yoga instructor. When you're walking in the city and see an attractive girl, ask her for directions, like how do I get to this restaurant? If you're not feeling confident, keep it short and walk away. If you are, try to keep the conversation going as long as you can. Celebrate every bit of progress. Pat yourself on the back for every step forward, no matter how small it is. Trust me, if you keep working on this step by step, one day you'll walk up to the women in the gym with the confidence of Captain America. Now, here's another example of why breaking it down is so important. I've been a software developer for a few years now, and I've seen many students struggling to find their first job. Some have decent grades and expect a high salary right out of school. But here's the problem. Big companies care about experience. If you don't have any, it's hard to get hired as a programmer. It is a classic dead loop. I can't get a job because I don't have experience. But I can't get experience without a job. So let's break it down. While you're searching for a full-time job, why not get an internship? Paid or unpaid? Why not start freelancing? Starting small doesn't mean staying small. Yeah, but my genius classmate got hired by Google. Am I just doing an internship? Listen, you're not your classmate. You've had a different journey. Haste makes waste. And small, steady steps are the fastest way to real success. An internship builds your resume, creates momentum, and drastically improves your chances of landing a full-time job. That's exactly what I did. I interned for the first 3 months at the start of my career. Then I worked full-time, got fired twice. It hurts, but I kept going. Today, I'm a developer at a publicly traded company, and I've gotten 2 big raises in just the past 2 years. If you can set your ego aside and have the resilience to climb silently from the bottom, success will come a lot sooner than you think. To recap, the 3 mindsets are: be sneaky, think hard about your strategies and change them when they don't work. Understand your inner child. Build a life filled with joy and pleasure to sustain your motivation and energy to handle the hard work. And break it down. When you're stuck on a problem, break it into smaller pieces and tackle them one at a time, and you will see transformation very soon. This year is your most important year. Let's get to work. Until next time, keep climbing.